When Dai Si Hing Greco Wong decided to move to England in 1967, perhaps he didn't imagine that he would be the first of many disciples of Patriarch Moy Yat to leave Hong Kong. After him, Si Hing Sunny Tang also went to England to later settle in Canada, specifically in Toronto. Today he is the president of the Confederation of Canadian Wushu Organizations and a member of the executive board of the International Wushu Federation. Si Hing Nelson Chan, on the other hand, went straight to Canada in Toronto. He was the pioneer of Ving Tsun in this country and an important instrument in the development of the first Wing Tsun practitioners of Moy Yat family in the United States, which he visited during the summers. In turn, Si Hing Henry Moy moved to US in New York. Grandmaster Henry Moy was the president of International Wushu Federation and the oldest member of the Moy Yat family in the United States. He is the leader of the Moy family. The same happened with Si Hing Patriarch who was for many years an instructor at the Moy Yat Wing Tsun Special Student Association headquarters in Chinatown, New York, guiding dozens of students in the path of Kung Fu. Finally, Si Hing Jeffrey Chan moved to Canada after retiring. It is important to note that he was the first president of International Wushu Federation. His notability came from his role in the last Gong Sao in Hong Kong, the Kung Fu Cross Styles Challenges, in which he beat a much more experienced opponent. But as I mentioned it, before all of them, it was Si Hing Greco Wong who started this process that reflected in the future and in the importance of the Moy Yat family, particularly in the American continent, where Moy Yat himself established in 1973. What few know is that Sifu Greco Wong was one of the first instructors to publicly broadcast the Wing Tsun system in the United Kingdom. Perhaps Brian Jones could have made an important contribution in this regard, as he considers himself the first British to learn Wing Tsun. He says he met Grandmaster Wong Chun by chance while passing by a Chinese restaurant in London. After seeing a young man performing intriguing techniques of an unknown martial art, Brian walked towards him and asked what was he doing. But the man just turned and disappeared into the restaurant. But those odd movements were stuck in his Brian's mind. During this period, he was promoted to second-degree black belt in Wado Ryu, in addition to continuing to practice Judo, Tai Chi Chuan, and Kung Tao. However, the fluid movements he saw captivated him to the point that he returned to the restaurant and looked for the young man that he had seen performing then earlier. Again, the person refused to talk to him and left the room, but Brian, as a determined person, followed the man downstairs to the basement, where he unexpectedly saw a group of Chinese people training this strange martial art. He asked if he could attend and be instructed, but no clear answer was given. The idea was to check the candidate's perseverance and manners. The leader of this group was Greco Wong, the senior student of Moy Yat of Hong Kong. Brian kept returning to the restaurant for several weeks until finally Wong agreed to show him some movements. From then on, Brian became a regular student in these hidden and secret basement classes. According to Greco Wong, Sifu himself, it was Paul Lam, an old disciple of Leung Seung, the oldest disciple of Imam family, who suggested the beginning of activities in the place that came to be known as the London Wing Chun Club. There, the classes were open to students of all race and background. The idea was to promote the practice of Wing Chun in the same standards as in Hong Kong. In addition to Brian Jones, who began transmitting the Wing Chun system after his Sifu had left England, Greco Wong's legacy also survives through a school classmate, Gan-Sun Chun, who also learned during this period. Today, Gan's Kung Fu grandson, that is Histo Sun, Sifu Tang Ching Lang, develops an important work in promoting the Wing Chun system in Malaysia.